I haven't created very many videos recently for microsites, and I was doing some training today with a council in the UK, and we were looking at the idea of microsites. And you want to create a base team for your microsite, so all of your microsites look identical. But then we thought, what about if your color scheme has more than one kind of primary color? It's got a secondary color as well, and maybe some of the microsites might want that to be its main color. So let's have a quick look at how the microsites team system inherits that kind of a setup. At the moment, what I have here is an installation of microsites. I'm on the appearance page, so I'm on the control side as well, just to note that. Let's say I'm on the appearance page, so I've got LocalGov microsites base set as my default theme. So every microsite we create will look like LocalGov microsites base. So at the moment we've got one here called Fostering in Localshire, and that's got the default LocalGov microsite base theme in it. We've also got another one here called Localshire Libraries. Looks identical, except it's got a different name, different image. And then we got Parks, Localshire Parks, and again a different image and some different text. But all the websites look identical, and this is what we want. We want every microsite in our estate to look identical. If we want to override them, that's a different story. We can easily do that. But for now, we want them all to look absolutely identical. So let's create a new microsites base team for this council. So I'm going to come here to where am I now? I'm in Web Teams Contrib LocalGov microsites base, and I'm going to run the script that will create the subteam. So the subteam we're going to call this is LocalGov Localshire. We call it microsites base, and we call it LSMB, just for a shorter name. Okay, that's created our theme for us. Now, what we can do now is come to our Teams page and refresh that, and now we've got a new one here, Localshire microsites base. Let's install this team so it's available. Let's now make it the default team, Localshire microsites base, set as default, and I'll clear the cache. What should happen now is we've done no actual work on this yet, let's say, but every team now will be using that team. So whatever the defaults come with the subteams is what we'll see here. So in this case, we've got a different font and a different colors. Let's just refresh the rest of these now. Okay, so they're all looking the very same. Then we go to our designers and we get our designers to design us a beautiful team, and we do whatever work we need to do. Okay, and then we get the CSS variables that we know we need. So we're kind of speeding up the process here. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the color, the main accent color that we're using. Incidentally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the main accent color for my agency, The Confident. I thought that's kind of interesting and nice little tidbit that you might like to know about. So with this set now, our accent color, our accent contrast, some page background colors, things like that, this is all in our default microsites base team, or Localshire microsites base team. Let's clear the cache, and now we can refresh our 3 sites, and they should all look with this new nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the color here, and a slightly different font and different line height, a few things like that. So now again, all of our websites look identical. So that's great. But we've got a second color in our palette. Our second color is 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to create another team. So all of our microsites will use this as the base, but some of the microsites might want to use the secondary palette. So again, we come back to our terminal. We can run our bash script to create a new sub-team, and we're going to call this one here Localshire microsites microsites what base we call it, I don't know, alt maybe. The short name LSMBA will go with that. That's created all that for us, and now the only thing we need to do with this is actually there's 2 things we need to do. So in our alt theme, we need to, in our info.yaml file, set LSMB, so the Localshire microsites base team, as its base team. That means it will have every single thing that's in the Localshire microsites base team will be available now in this. And then the other thing we've got to do is in our CSS variable CSS, we've got to change the value for the accent color. Nothing more than that. Everything else we want to inherit is only the accent color that we want to change. So let's clear the cache again. come back to our control site, and then we can find our new team and enable it. So this one here, local share microsites base alt. Let's install this. Okay, so we're going to say fostering a local share, that remains a Navy site. And we're going to say local share libraries, that remains a Navy site. But the parks in local share, we're going to go to microsite administration. We're going to go to site settings, and we're going to set our team here. Instead of using the default team, we're going to use the local share microsite base alt team. And we'll come back to our homepage, and then we can see now we've got 2 different color schemes for our microsites. The only difference between this one here and this one here is the color, and then any fonts or anything else that gets changed in our base site will automatically take effect in our alt sites as well. Let's have a quick look to verify that is actually what happens. So let's go to our variables here, and let's say if we decided that let's see, I don't know, maybe the line height shouldn't be 1.8 and the page background color, let's make this a little bit more, slightly more of a blue color. I'm not sure how this is going to look in terms of the color wheel and color theory, but it's just a demo. So we clear our cache. We refresh this page here, so we should get a slightly different color background here, and the line height has changed a bit. That looks good. And the same with this one here. Okay. And the same with this one here. So you can again look at the line height we have here when we refresh the page. We don't, and we got that blue color coming in. So this is really, really nice. Everything from the base team is inherited down into this next team, and this is a way we can start building up a collection of themes for our microsites. So all of our sites will have the same brand, the same spacing, the same kind of fonts. We won't be breaking outside of any of our design pattern rules, but we can still have individual looks and feels for our microsites.